What is going on, guys? Hit the target here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today, if you want to know how I really make all of my coins, how I really have a 96 overall team, and you know, not a god squad per se, but a really good team for very cheap, then stay tuned and listen to everything I have to say, because there are a lot of coin making methods in this game. Thank you so much for the support on the last coin making method I just posted yesterday. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's actually a pretty good one. A little bit of risk involved, but it is just re-rolling some packs, and you know, it's okay. But I'm going to show you some surefire ways to make coins. Now, I have been doing a little bit of testing of the waters. I've been sniping. I got this Patrick Willis here for about 65k. Make about 10k on him. I got Saquon for 59k, make about 10k on him as well, or you know, 7k. And if they sell, which they should sell, on Mutthead I put their prices a couple k below, and I believe they're the first ones. But we're gonna be going over the best way to make coins in this game, and auction sniping is that. It is 100% auction sniping, 100% of the time, anytime during the year. It's gonna be auction sniping, and it's how I make all my coins. I don't do these special methods. I get lucky with a couple 100k sometimes, and I win mutt drafts. I think I've won like 4 mutt drafts this season. That's a good money maker. But the biggest thing for me is sniping. Now, if you are new to the game and you have 40k, snipe some 80 to 81s. What I like to do, I like to go by position. We see they sell for 3k. Okay, all of these guys would make you 600 coins. Now, be prepared. I don't exactly know if they will, so put sell for 3k. So you know, Lance Allworth, his next cheapest card is 2.8. If you buy him for 2, you're making 600 coins a snipe. That's much better than mostly anything. If you bought all 20 of these guys, sold them all for a profit of 1,000 coins, which is some of these cards you gotta watch out for, like these power-ups. But if you sold them all for 2,000, if you sold them all for 3,000, like this is a good snipe. This is 1,200 coins here. But for example, if you averaged an 1,000 profit per 20 cards, you sniped it all in 10 minutes, maybe even less. You'd be making 20k an hour, and then eventually, once you get 20k an hour, you boost up your status a little bit. You know, if you get 100k, okay, you're moving into the big leagues a little bit here. So now we go to 84 to 85. Simple stuff here. 84 to 85, 6k. We can see they're going for 6k. 84s are, at least. I don't know if 84s and 85s are the same price. Does not look like they are. My goodness. Okay, where are 85s? First 85 is about 9, it looks like. So 9k. So 9 and 6. So okay. Sort by position. We see 6k here. That's a really good snipe. Now, also, I not 100% sure 9k is what 85s are going for, but you got to look at those gaps, look at those prices. You saw that Vic sold, that was probably a decent snipe, but there's just so many snipes down here, and so you make an average of 3k per card, and you do 20 cards, and you do this for 20 minutes, and you make 60k. And then like right here, 4k. Next one is 6.4. Even if you put it up for 6, you'd be making a k, 1.5k, which is a very good profit. But I'm just not going to snipe it right now because I'm not really in the mood for it, for some reason not to sell, and then for me to have to deal with it. But regardless, really good sniping filter here, just position by position. I will tell you my positions. I go by QB, halfback, fullback, not fullback, wide receiver, tight end on the offense, just the skill positions. And then defense, let all of the positions on the defense, unless if you sort by newest and you don't see, so if you go down and sort by newest and you don't see 59 minutes, then I normally don't, because then that means the newest cards aren't being put up, which means I don't have any chance of making really good snipes. Now, once you get a couple 100k, I will show you my favorite filter, at least this year. It may not be any more, but at least my favorite filter so far in the total year. So we see they're selling for about 37, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Maybe we could get them for 40, sell them for 40. But let's refresh it again. I don't know. It'd be close. So then I've posted about this before. Legends, Heavyweights, Rising Stars, Flashbacks, Veterans. I like to go by these, and then I like to just keep it on buy now. Keep the on buy now price. And then, so we know they're selling for about 38K. Right here, this is a snipe. 38K, 3.8K tax would be 34.2. That is 1.5K right there alone. It takes them a full hour to sell, so I would pick and choose what you want to snipe though, because you will be getting a lot of opportunities here, and not a lot of people are on this filter, which is really, really nice. So I just go through these 5 positions, or these 5 promos, and I honestly get a lot of snipes, like a lot of opportunity to get really good snipes. I don't want to make 1.5K every single time, because that's only 30K if I snipe 20 cards, and I'm not really in the mood for that. I want to make 70, 80, 100K every single hour. So, you know, usually it takes me like a half an hour to get all my snipes in, another hour for them to sell, and I make about 100K every hour and a half. And so a lot of cards are put up, not maybe late at night. I would definitely do this method Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right here, 30K. We'll take that Kenny Clark all day. We'll make 4K on him. That's the ones we like right there. Anything 32, 31K or under is really what we look for. Oops, I did not mean to go Ultimate Legends. But that is what I do. And you know, you'll get snipes, you'll have dry spells, you'll have really, really hot spells as well. You'll get 20 cards in 10 minutes sometimes, and you'll think, okay, well, is this even a snipe? Yes, it is. They are snipes. They just, sometimes they come really frequently. But the main reason I'm making this video is because you guys want to know, you know, some real ways to make coins. Now, this is actually a good snipe. I think that Marshall Yana is kind of expensive too. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to snipe him right now, but you know, 2K is good. 2K is good. I just look for bigger numbers just because I have a lot of coins. I want to save for that Rodgers though. I do want to save for Aaron Rodgers. So if you guys are looking to save for Aaron Rodgers, this is one of the best filters to use. Certainly, you will pretty much have to sell your soul with sniping though to make coins, guys. Remember that. If you're a no money spender, I'm at like a 95% no money spender. I probably spend, you know, 20 to 50 bucks a year on the game. And as a content creator, you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, you're insane. Yes, I know I'm insane. But besides that, I like no money spending, and I really, really grind the auction sniping through the year. I definitely, it's like I go on and off with it. I'll do it a couple months, then I won't do it a couple months, and I'll have a tough time making coins back up. And that's when I don't usually post as much. But when I'm auction sniping a lot is when I'm making a lot of coins, making a lot of videos, having a lot of fun. But right now I'm in one of those spells where I'm not having as fun of a time sniping, but regardless, I still like it. I could still sit down for 20 minutes and do it. But now we are going to show you a filter that if you have a bunch of coins, we got over a mil. I really like the 92 to 93s. I think they are one of the best to snipe. So you can see about 71, and I think 85 is the 93s, like 85-ish K, 87, 86, 86, yeah, about 86, 85, and then 71 is a pretty respectable price. I'd say they maybe 74. So right here, a lot of with this is I try to figure out, I like buy now, but I also like newest. I would go by both sometimes. If you see a 93 and you're in buy now, normally it's a sign you should buy it. But see this Joe Montana here, usually then I'll go to 49ers and I'll see, okay, no profit there with 10% tax. Can't make profit. No good. That is no good. So we see Matthew Stafford there, but we see 2 right next to each other, so we know that's not good. Now I did this a couple times. I bought a few before. Now I put up this Saquon for 74. Someone undercut me for 70, which is really annoying because he's going for like 78 on my head. Keenan Allen's really, really cheap price there. And another thing, once Series 5 comes out, today actually, I believe it's out when I make this video, invest in some of those cards, and in some of these cards, the prices will be completely different, but you can still do sniping, and it's honestly going to be better when the market is fluctuating like crazy. But do snipe and invest in some cards, because Wednesday night is the most expensive time for MUT to make or to buy cards. Wednesday night is by far, and then the next Wednesday, and then, you know, the weekend it gets really low, and then the next Wednesday is also. So that is a lot of times how people make a ton of coins in this game, is they take advantage of the market going up and down through the weekend and, you know, through the times, and that, you know, that's really smart. You should take advantage of it and make your coins that way too. That is another great way. If you want to just make passive coins and not have to do anything, just hold on to some cards. I know for a lot of people, holding on to cards is like impossible. Like, it is very hard. And, you know, I was like that. And so we see Steve Smith for a decent price, but we will not be sniping him. I don't really want to snipe him. So anyways, this is what I do. You can also, you know, if you want, you can go even higher, but I don't like that right now. Towards the end of the year, I'll snipe 95s, 96s, 97s. It's just a little too early, in my opinion. 132, the prices are just too different. This is really advanced sniping, and, you know, it's not that hard, but you really have to be quick on your feet sometimes. And so, you know, like, I'm not sure exactly. You got to check a lot of prices, but I'll show you an example of how I would check the price. So, for example, you see this Arian Foster here. You think he is very cheap. Then I would sort by Texans, and then from here you can see all of the Texans cards put up. So technically, yes, he is the cheapest of the bunch by a little bit, but we know for a fact that those sell for only about 134, so they probably wouldn't sell if I put them up for like 160. Definitely wouldn't sell. So Sammy Watkins, that's a good price there, but we see a 128 next to it. Calvin Ridley that's a good price for Calvin Ridley. But again, you know, if you're also looking to just buy a card, do this. You know, if you're looking to just buy a card and then just sit on a filter and wait for there to be a snipe for him, because you'll save yourself hundreds of thousands of coins throughout the year if you snipe your cards. If you sniped each high overall card that you wanted for, ooh, that might be a snipe right there, that Derek Brown. If you sniped each card that you desired, oh, it's just one up, for 10k cheaper than the asking price. If you bought, let's say you bought just like 70 cards throughout the year, because your team consists of 20 people and you're constantly switching that around. 70 people is not a lot. That's 700k saved if you save 10k every single time. Think about it that way, and that is 2 or 3 or 4 really good players on your team, if you think about it that way. Which, in my opinion, yeah, I would take that any day. And I'm going to follow that advice next year. I am definitely going to take my own advice next year and do that a little bit more instead of impulse buying, because impulse buying can get you killed sometimes in this game by thousands of coins. You may think at the time, oh, that's not a good, I don't care. You know, no big deal. That's 6k, that's 7k more. It adds up. It really does. So that is going to be the video, though. I don't want this getting too long. This is just what I do. I snipe these filters. You guys did ask, you know, you wanted to see an actual coin making method, and, you know, this is how I do it. This is really how I do it. This is how you really make coins in this game, and there are going to be methods, and I will continue to post them, but I'm just giving you guys the honest truth here when I say that this is the best way to make coins. Thank goodness they still give us this opportunity to, and I'm glad they haven't taken this out of the game yet. But if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel. That being said, I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, guys. Peace out.
When you're feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough. You gotta pick yourself up, cause life gets hard. It might leave scars, could tear you apart if you let it be smart, yeah. You wanna be just like the stars, take me to Mars, high up and far, cause that's a start, All I know is that I love making art, straight to my heart, keep up my guard, and always work hard, yeah. It's hard to have faith when you had a taste of this awful place, and if that's the case, you're sitting there sick and tired.